Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to our final match of today. It is of course going to be the one that was missed off earlier. It is between North Academy and Prosto. Now we've seen North Academy get absolutely ruined earlier in the day while facing off against Imperial. And now we get to see how they're going to fare versus Prosto. I don't think Prosto are quite as heavy hitting a team, so maybe we should see a better performance out from them. Definitely be interesting to see which team is actually going to come out on top. I think this should be a much closer match over on Mirage as well. Looking forward to this one. Here we go, though. Straight into the pistol round. Smoke and a couple of flashbangs for Crush. Doctish with the kit and the smoke. Pretty standard, and now the push will be coming in. Barup up close. Has been taken down, but he finds himself a kill, and Sandon in the corner doubles down himself. Already finding a couple of openers, leaving it on to just Crush and Ivan to try and save this. Now, Ivan had a great game earlier to actually win a match. Well, not single-handedly, but do very well to help win a match for Prosto on Mirage. Gonna be the one up towards Hartman's spot. Crush actually gonna be running into middle. Has to be careful here. He's the one with the bomb, but hits the headshot onto Cyclone instead. Push. We'll be coming back in over towards the B site from Doctish, finding a lot of information. He's the one with the kit. But in the meantime, the bomb's gone all the way back to top of middle. Now, they've got plenty of time to play with. Patient will be coming in. Sandon will spot all the information. Be able to just go running back towards the site. Much more passive in his hold. In fact, he's actually ready. He thinks they're going to go back towards middle, but instead they're making their way in towards the palace, which should allow them a safer passage towards the bomb site. It just depends on the direction Sandon chooses to watch. 25 seconds up and coming on the clock. We go, though. Nice shot from Sandon. Spots his third kill of the round and leaves it on to Crush, who is going to be able to get the bomb down. Sandon just going to play this one safe. They want the win rather than anything else. Crush trying to make his way back towards the ramp. Held in the open. Hits the first headshot. Does a lot of damage. Now it's 4 HP versus 11. A bullet apiece, and Crush wins the pistol. I have to say I'm quite surprised considering how they waited for the retake. They seem to play it smart. But Prosto will do enough. Great work from Crush. Now the buy comes back in, and it's the T's that come out favorably. And while the CT side are just going to force the issue, of course. Ivan already starts things off. Gets the initial headshot. Push can be coming in onto short. 4 rifles in for the T side, so the way that they'll be making money, other than this MAC-10, is just by keeping all of their players alive. They don't want to lose anybody here. They definitely don't want to hand a rifle over to the other side. Now, I like the fact that the CTs have saved a little bit to make sure that they can have utility. Deakin, Cyclone waiting, nets himself a kill, but this is all just an elaborate ruse. This was a bait to make them rotate off as the remaining players will go in towards the side. Doctish spamming away, can't connect the shots. And already we've seen a lot of cleanup coming in. Crush with another triple kill, and it will be a 2-0 with 4 players surviving, and more importantly, all of the rifles have been kept for Prosto. Now all we'll see is USPs, maybe another deagle on a couple of players, but other than that, not anything too crazy whatsoever. next to nothing for the CT side. They're all going to play towards middle in this round, and while that means that the B side is left completely undefended, simplistic stuff for Prosto, and now Def is just going to look to try and farm up a little bit of extra cash. Flourish actually gets overwhelmed, so that will be a weapon into the hands for this CT side, at least for a moment. Chance to make a bit of cash, but instead, they actually do lose another player. Acor saving this isn't going to be the most valuable thing in the world, but it'll be something that they can use in the next round. If he can take a weapon or two out of their hands, that could be something indeed. Already gets spotted out, down to just 40 HP, and the Molotov should be enough to clear him out of position. Kenzo will close 3-0. Prosto convert the remaining rounds, and now is where the buy comes in. Acor saving cash to make sure that they can afford that AWP. Same could have come in on the other side, but they've decided against it. Just going to go for the AKs instead. Already, Acor. The push onto short. What's the time for me? 9:15. Not too late. Although this game was meant to be played earlier, so I was kind of hoping to be done by now. But, you know what? Counter-Strike's Counter-Strike. Can't complain. Pushing onto the site. Doc will be the only one here to defend it. Lots of players pushing in. If he can at least get Kenzel, that'll be something he wants to at least trade. Does some damage, but in fact he goes down without any real work done at all. Crush. Goes aggressive, picks off another one. Trades coming in from Barup, though, as he manages two and keeps the man advantage going for the CT side. Kenzor and Flourish will be the only two remaining to try and hold on to this one. Flourish on a long flank back around, of course. This is planted for sure. It should be something that the CT side are aware of, the potential of this flank. Kenzor still just going to be waiting in this corner. The question is, do they have any idea Barup is going to get onto the bomb? The spray is wild. He does manage one, needs to get him off, and it's not going to be happening. There wasn't a kit, but it won't matter, and it is going to be the defusal just about for North Academy. 3-1. They're back on the board, or on the board, I should say. However, the T's with the bomb plant are going to have plenty of cash to buy back in. Though. Both teams with an investment. Stop. Stillo is a lobster. I get it. Stop, please. He's with a chance to bounce straight back. But both teams, in terms of economy, are fairly limited going forward. The loser of this round is likely to eco, and Acor, once again from short, is going to find the opener. Fairly impactful with that AWP so far. Stop it. Already the CT side with a two-man advantage. A lot of utility already expended for the T side. Only 2 flashbangs left. Creep will be coming in. Oh, that was a little bit lucky. Sandon shoots off a couple of shots. We'll give away at least one of those men advantage. However, the CT side still with a big advantage here, and that's the time. Playing as an extra man for them at this point. They've got to try and get that bomb down, and Doc is so well positioned. Sprays the first, second, and only one remains. Crush to try and hold on to this in a 1 versus 4. He's got no time, and it will be North Academy to net themselves a second, and while the third should be fairly likely to come. Not much money for the T side. Can't really afford to invest into this one. Just going to be a couple of pistols, though. Not really anything invested. XM23. Stop. Stop! He's a monster, not a lobster. Eagle will be up onto Flaric and Kenza. Flaric actually had a little bit of extra money. Interested to see that he doesn't save that in order to be able to give an AWP over to Ivan. I feel like that might have been the smarter idea. We'll see what he can do with it. Crush already falls as mid-control going to be taken. Acor will be here with the AWP. Finds one, but doesn't want to risk too much. Sandon with a nice spray down and leaves it onto just Kenza. 1v5. Will be a flawless round for North Academy. Money made. Much better from them. Now the T side, they will have their buy. But as said, not going to be an AWP. Maybe they didn't want one. It's definitely a possibility, but I do feel like having Ivan without an AWP is... just seems a bit peculiar. Find one, bruh. Able to trade the first, and that means that the T's will come out with a man advantage. Greeting from Sweden. Ah, greeting from the UK. Sandon fought another off guard. At least trading things back. It's very backwards and forwards in these early round scenarios. A lot of close rounds coming in. Excluding the previous, of course, which was flawless from North Academy. CT side gambling a little bit over towards the A side of the map. Leaving Acor as that lone ranger, the catalyst of B. Spotted out, already falls, and you can see the hesitation straight away from Crush. Not quite knowing whether or not he should continue this push forward. Fact is, they've got time to rotate if they really want to. Flaric will have heard the footsteps. Goes for the peek back in. We'll be able to sneak his way through towards the connector. Timing almost gets the better of him. And actually... he tags Sandon down to just 2 HP. Another kill's come in. Sandon now the only one left to try and defend this and fails. Crush with his 3rd kill of the round. And now Acor. Oh, that was his chance. That was the chance to get a kill back. Now he has to go running back into the action. How to cross over here? I like the idea. Problem is there's actually nobody there anymore. Rotating all the way back towards that CT spot. Flaric just... able to take better positioning. Bomb is planted for him over in CT. Does mean that his position is so valuable. His teammates, however, not so much, but it won't matter. Flaric hits the headshot, takes the lead back for Prosto. D-side. Although they do win the round, still going to take a bit of a hit, and in fact, it's Dr. straight away to double down with 2. And a 3rd as well. He's opened this round up magnificently, and then the team flash comes in, which catches out another. Ivan, he has his AWP. Oh, he's got the hops. That's some movement, and the no-scope behind it as well. That was sick. Can he do anything more? Yes, he can! Brings it down to the 1v1. That was beautiful. Now, can he close it? That's the real question. We're up. Gonna go rotating back. Great position. Oh, he peeks back and... Ivan, that was a sick round. This is why you save up your money to give this man an AWP. This is why. Because he's a beast. Absolute beast. That has got my jimmies right and rustled. Oh. What a monster. I'm actually, that's warmed me up enough that I might actually have to take my jumper off. Not even mentioning the fact that that was enough to reset the economy of the CT side. That was so sick. Bunny hops, no scopes. What do you need? What do you need? Death? Or receive death from above. However, he was the only SMG player for the T side. The remainder will be gathering up over towards B. I'm gonna be one man here. Got 5 HP. Doctor shouldn't get away with anything here. And I think he gets a little bit confused. It was probably Moobot. It was probably Moobot that timed you out. It's got some, like, weird rules in there, which I have not set up. Two CTs, just both over towards back. Waiting. You can, I'm pretty sure you can jump up on top of that. Fight Moobot in real life. Ah. I think Sander may have been looking for a weapon. Retrieves a CZ, not much of an upgrade, but they will be buying now into the next round. What a lobster. You're still going with that. You're still going. Also, the whole point is that like, Ivan is a lobster Tom. That's the only reason that it annoys me, is because it has my name in it. Because it was directed at me. If you remove my name, it's not really that much of a... It doesn't affect me anymore. Some sort of lobster. Yep, okay. I get the point. Yeah, see, there you go. Crux gets it. Aggression into middle is met with death from the T's. How old is Crush? I don't know. I've got no clue. HL TV will probably tell you, though. They're pretty good for that sort of stuff. Crush is 22. There you go. Insomnia's on it. He's not just a moderator. He's always also well, he's quick at Googling. There you go. Here we go, though. CT side trying to hold on to this A side. They've gambled correctly. They've got 3 players here. We'll see if you guys have gambled correctly at home. Corrupt is just shutting down this round. He'll leave it onto the 2 remaining players. Def trying to come back in, and A-Core is watching. Now it's all on to Crush. He'll get 1, but can't quite do anything else. Oh, I thought he was like 17. Nope. Part-time mod, part-time Googler. And commentator as well. Yeah. How's the... You're doing the MDL thing as well, aren't you, Insomnia? Or have I just made that up? I think it was you. I haven't actually had a chance to see any of it. You should send me the VOD. You should send me the VOD. Take a gander. I don't know if you've already done any or about to, but either way. T's once again are going to force into this one. They don't have the AWP this time. Peek out. Ready for Sander nets 2, but it's quick trades back. The bomb's been dropped, but not for long, and there's a man holding in middle in the form of Ivan. MDLNA started last week. Oh, okay, cool. Crush. Kicks off another. Ivan, of course, only with a pistol in middle. Doesn't have too much to go on. Bomb is going to be planted.
Bomb has been planted.
Back to a 2 versus 2. Nice flashbang. Always got to appreciate a beautiful flashbang, and that was one of them. However, it's quickly traded back by Barup. Kenzor versus Barup. Latvian versus the Dane, and well, you can try and get anywhere near that bomb, but it is not happening. 7-4. Oh yeah, I wouldn't ask for the VOD if he was just playing. I'd just ask for the score. Did you win? Nope. Oh, okay, never mind then. Love to get into casting. Well, there's plenty of challenges out there. I think ECS do a challenge. You've got the MDL one. You can cast, like, some matches just online. Even just casting MM. Everything's good practice, Ivan! Oh, I thought he got all 3. Flarit stole one, but even still, completely blind. Now, the CT side, this is a 4-spy, remember. This is everything they've had. This is all of their money invested into this round. And they have been met with brutality and destruction. Cyclone. Goodbye. He's a lobster. Stop! Yeah, they lost Gade as well. Gade has gone. Don't forget about Gade. Good old Gade. I feel like Gade could very easily be sponsored by Gatorade. Like, he's the perfect... He could just put a dash in between the G and Aid. There you go. There we go, that push back in. Pistol's actually doing quite a lot. They've already net 2 kills. Jumping down, Kenzor will remove the face of 1. How are they doing this? Oh my goodness, Prosto, what has just happened? It's only pistols. This shouldn't be happening. Crush, he's trying to save them. Barup. He's not going to allow it. How does that work? How does that work? You would be a good caster if you actually had game knowledge. Okay. We're just like, pew pew, boom. Actually, wait, that's, never mind, that sounds like that was meant to be an insult towards someone, but it wasn't. Shots are not being fired! I love Raheem. What's your rank? Supreme. Both teams now back in with a bye, although I don't really know how the CT side managed that. Does Raheem still cast? What's the best part of being a caster? Traveling to events. Oh, doing events is so much fun. It's just basically everybody in a room who loves Counter-Strike and is a nerd. It's so great. Nothing better. Like, nothing better than going to an event. Especially if you don't have to pay for the flights, food, or anything. It's just like, and you get paid to do it. You just call me lobster. I'm not the lobster, you still is. Already. T-side with a man disadvantage. Def will be able to change that fairly quickly. And Kenzor straight out will find another. They've got to watch out for the man on ramp, but he's trapped by the Molotov. Dogtip stuck between a rock and a hard place, and the rock fights back. I really understood that saying. Crush. Looking to push back in. The problem is the bomb has been dropped just outside the connector. It's in a pretty ridiculous position. Other Crush still manages to take down one more. These rounds are so backwards and forwards at the moment. The CTs can't seem to find one back. Kenzor. Did he hit that? No. He did not. He did! You dirty little cheat! What was that? He knew how dodgy that was. That's why he threw the AWP away. What on earth? Alright, Kenzor. I'm watching you. I'm watching you. With your gaming mouse, your gaming chair, and your gaming headset. Already, though, the last-ditch effort for this half is not going very well for the CT side. Flarich, this is just mean. Like, why are you up here? Or in the chair. Ah, that's why. I don't have a gaming chair. Hashtag give Tom a gaming chair. Wow, flawless round to end it. Prosto take the half 10-5, and North Academy, they're gonna want themselves the pistol round if they're gonna get back into this one. It will be a struggle otherwise. It was the mouse cable holder. I don't have one of them either. What are those called? They're called something like really stupid, aren't they? Like bungee or some dumb. Mouse bungee. Gaming USB ports. Are you putting your own Twitter in there? I'm gonna go out of my way not to follow you. I like how you actually you started spamming that the one time there's actually a mod here. They are cool. Mouse thong. I prefer that name, actually. What about a wireless mouse? So I think some of the players use. I think Sick uses a wireless mouse. Either way, important pistol for North Academy. They're going back to basics, back to B. At least they will do in a moment. Smoke going to be thrown over. A couple of flashbangs in as well. Def with the kit and Smoke. Kenzo going to be sat in the corner. He's going to be the man to watch here. Sat back. Barup will pass him. He's just going to sit here. Calm and casual. Tapping away. Finds himself 2. But it will just be the trade back. Barup has done some damage. Ground control to Lobster Tom. I like that one. Barup. 3rd kill of the pistol round. Doing mad damage. That doesn't sound good in that accent, does it? Mad damage. There you go. He's actually... Well, he's not going to get the 4th. Very close. Doctic steals one away. Ivan trying to save his team here. Actually does a little bit of damage through the wall. Whole 2 damage. Hasn't retrieved the kit. And Doctish will be there to close. Great round coming out from Barup to open things up. And it will be 6-10. Waiting for him to spot it. Been trying to trigger him for a while. Two kills for Cyclone. Definitely not the best game so far. Been selectively missing them. No, I never do that. Ever. Some people notice that after a while. They're just like, why aren't you answering my questions? It's like, because I don't want to. We're going to be thrown over towards this B site, but it's all an elaborate ruse. Cyclone, he's going to try and sell this fake. He's been used as a giant decoy in this round. You just spelled the word lobster wrong. There you go, monster. I noticed that one. Ha! Not really pushing behind it, though. The CTs just haven't had to rotate because nobody's moved. So they just go, okay, you can throw all those nades. We're just going to wait patiently. Cyclone does manage to get the kill onto the man in apps. He's quickly traded out by Kenzo. Ivan actually gets one with the 5-7. Now, that's actually the bomb over towards ramp. Now, the man in Palace needs to do something, but he's a little bit slow. Sandon finally makes his move, but he loses life as well. This could be all crumbling down. Doctish. All that remains. He's got so many players left to find, and there was quite a few rifles in here for the T side, so they can all be retrieved. Let's see what he can do. Sprays wildly, left blind. And Ivan again with a big round. Triple kill for him. Look at all the rifles they've just managed to save. Absolute filth. Yeah, no, I can't really... The thing is, I don't know why you would use the 5.7, because the CZ is BS. So, you know, I don't know why you would. But at the same time, if you're patient enough, you can just spam with the 5... Well, not spam. That doesn't matter. If you're patient, you can spam. Well done, Tom. That was the right word. If you're patient, you can tap away and just get yourself some filthy headshots. There was a point where Rox was using it. I don't know if he still does. But, like, his mechanical aim is just so sick, and mine is not. Whereas I can just run at someone and hold down left click and get a kill. That sounds more like my style of play. Here we go. Yeah, did somebody clip that clip from Ivan? That was filth. I actually want that. If someone tweets that at me, I'll retweet that straight away. Because that was dirty. Peas. Seeing what they can do with the Deegs themselves. The pistols, but Crush already removes Barup from action. Peak going to be coming back in. The bomb actually rotating over towards the site itself. Flourish has caught another, and they're cleaning things up wonderfully. Cyclone will be up above the world so high. He meets his doom, and Sanden will the same. 12-6. Put it on Reddit. 2 caster commands, yeah. Because I want to make sure. Lobster Tom, nice. You put it on Reddit. The only thing is, it wasn't like the thing with Reddit clips is, if someone like, I'm gonna use Shroud as the prime example. If Shroud had done that, top of Reddit, but because it was someone who's not that well known, I don't think it would do that well. A cool clip though. I like it. I dig it. Ivan's a beast. Push going to be coming out. The main aim of the game is to get a bomb plant here for the T side, and well, not happening. It's not happening. It's weirded to me. Sweet. Thank you. 13-6. I use a failing $10 office mouse, so I equip the 5.7 just to make things 100 difficult. Okay. Well, we're on Reddit. I'm going to imagine the CSGO one. This is it, though, for North Academy. The buyback in. Nice start from Acor, though. He'll remove Flourish. Find the opener. Actually, Barup. Let's put another one over towards this B site. I'll leave it so that he's able to cross without too much trouble. He catches Kenza as well. This round is looking dead to rights unless somebody can step up big. Crush around the corner, but actually Barup takes his head off too.
Bomb has been planted.
Headshot machine. I just realized that Crush is 27-9 in this game. Damn. Cyclone currently has 3 kills. What is going on, Cyclone, my dear lad? Isn't this Zeus's team? Yeah, Prosto.
Terrorists win.
Oh, this is Tombis. Dun dun dun! Talk more about the game. I was just waiting for the bomb to go off. Saving the gun. Double orb setup will be in for the CT side. Thanks to that save, they've managed... Yeah, it's not pro 100. Zodiac, you sound like you're a lot of fun at parties. Crush. Already gets the opener. Cyclone will be down. It hasn't been the best game for him so far. Eastside going to be held out at least a little bit longer, and these orbs are just tearing them apart. Ivan again taking down Barup, who has been the sort of one glimmer of hope on this North Academy side. Currently top of the board for his team, 20-15. Sanden at least will be able to find one back, giving them an opener, and there isn't much in terms of a defense of this B site. However, if they go peeking back in, Death is waiting. Nice shot as well. Removes the head of Sandon. Now, they've got to watch out because Flaric is still in the back lines. A little bit of a crossfire can be had. Haven't cleared Flaric out of the site, but actually Acor will catch him with the AWP. That's a chance, but Def so quick to make sure nothing more can come of this round. Doctish has to be so fast to get him and pick up the bomb. Only 15 seconds left on the clock. And actually, you can see the CT's just going to reposition. Smart stuff. Not going to allow for anything, and Crush will close the round. 7-14. T-side will have their last-ditch effort. They lose this round, and they are in real trouble. Cryptics. Yeah, I think I've casted him a couple of times. Fairly decent player. I don't know. I won't pretend to be an expert on the UK scene. I won't. But he's someone I know, so he can't be too bad. As said, though, this is crunch time for the T's. They lose this round, they're going to be in big, big trouble. CTs don't have too much money either, so they'll be in a similar boat. The loser of this round likely to lose the next couple. And while the CT side can't, or sorry, the T side can't afford that. Def, the lone defender of this site now after Barup gets the entry. Doctish will be pushing in. Def trying to survive, but he will go down as well. T's looking like they're about to make this one work. Monster, these are just getting worse. That was awful. Double AWP setup in the retake, though. Definitely not ideal. And the CT side may have to start thinking about trying to save. They'll need a quick kill to change anything of the sort. And in fact, the quick kill goes the other way. Flaric instantly just goes back to start saving. And Ivan just waiting to see if anybody will cross out of the site. Not going to be happening. An 8th round will come in for North Academy. They dismantle that B site once again. It does seem like the B site is a little bit weaker of the two. Now, Ivan will be able to drop one gun. Crush can buy himself. And then things become a little bit more difficult. Flaric can probably drop like a UMP or something like that, but not going to be the best buy in the world. Crux and Monster, you're just enjoying yourselves, aren't they? You say that FaZe need an academy. I'm pretty sure FaZe's academy is just every other team in the world. Like they just take whoever they want. Oh, Guardian, yeah, did you play for Na'Vi? Not anymore. Oh, Olov, are you in Fnatic? No, you're not. CT side, as said, they have forced into this one. They're going to be the CZ over towards this B side. Peek out from Kenza on the edge of the smoke. Def only really needed to find one. Nice work from him. The crossfire in from Kenza as well. And this is just being shut down. Cyclone will at least be able to pick off one. That flank is so fast from Crush that I think this is about to be all over. 15-8. The T's will have enough money to invest something into the next round, but Prosto are well and firmly in the driver's seat. So FaZe loses to their academy team and everything. Yeah, you got a point there. But you do think about it, like, realistically, they just buy whoever they want. Nico. Mouse Sports. Although that actually benefited both of them. I don't really think that FaZe need to change anything, though. It's just that grand final problem. Once they get over that hump, I feel like making a change would be insane. Like, they've got to so many grand finals that I don't know why you do it. As said, though, the last-ditch effort. From this T side. I managed to get Sandom fairly deep into the connector. Where's an SK is going to join?